So, hey guys, Chauzu here, back with some more local sea monster level 5. So this content has already been totally demolished, but we're going to have even more fun with it. In this team, we're going to do 3 of the most outrageous teams I could come up with. None of them are particularly accessible. This is just testing the boundaries of this content. So I hope you still can enjoy them, because these have some very fun ideas. And all teams revolve around one singular support, which is the Rare Recruit Hawkins. We'll talk more about him once we get to final stage, why he's so good. But yeah, this first team is pretty fun. It is a no Perona team. I saw that Stump uploaded one before, so it's fun to see that there are several ideas, but mine is a bit different, and one of the later teams also use no Perona, so there's different ways of doing it. But yeah, basically, to not run Perona, you still need to remove 7 turns of the spear. So the way I do it here is Enel support removes 3 turns, Rayleigh support removes 2 turns, there's 2 turns left, and I look for options to remove just 2 turns. And I realized that Nami Usopp Super Swap works, so we're going to be abusing that for this content. So yeah, preparing the swaps for stage 4 and 5. I will be saving the Cat Dog Super Swap for final stage to get that full board of matching orbs, while I'll make use of Ray-Ban support for this stage. And yeah, I'm just going to be using Nami and Usopp special here, because why not? I can't use their special later. Like if I use it final stage, I can't swap on the revive. So might as well use it here to get some extra damage. So yeah, Nami and Usopp are strength. This is just to get a bit more extra damage on the revive. Their damage is a bit tighter, but it's not super tight, but yeah. No reason to go all out in damage right away. So yeah, final stage. So, we can talk a bit about the Hawkins support now. So, if a cerebral unit does a HP cut or damage special, you get 3 turns of half defense. And 3 turns is pretty important. It means we can make use of Cat Dog's conditional attack boost on the revive as well. The bad thing, of course, is that half defense, that's not that much. But while making this video, I learned that you can actually power through that half defense, not too difficult. But I still say that I wouldn't rely on teams using Hawkins. If you don't have very high stats, then it's better to use one of the more accessible teams. But as you see, we do actually pretty good damage here. It helps that we have 2 very high captain ability captains in terms of attack boost. And yeah, I've already explained how we're handling the revive, but basically Enel removes 3 turns with support, Rayleigh removes 2 turns, so we only have 2 turns left, which the Super Swap will remove. So, nice and easy. And yeah, I can just take out Higuma as well now. I finally remember what his name was. And yeah, this is going to be very easy damage with the conditional, since we still have the Hawkins support active. And yeah, we're going to do one more. Next team is probably my favorite of this video. It's going to be V3 Rayleigh Friend Captain. So yeah, this will be the first team that uses Rayleigh Gavan on your own team. There's been teams with him as friend captain, but not as captain. And the reason for that, of course, is that we can't run 2 Rayleigh. So how do you solve this dilemma? Yes, just run V3 Rayleigh as friend captain, which is not the best, since V3 Rayleigh only is a 4 times attack booster unless you use his special. When you use his special, he himself becomes a 4.75 times attack captain. So yeah, not super impressive. But yeah, I think it's pretty fun that we do a Rayleigh combo team. And this team will also utilize the Hawkins support for final stage. And yeah, we do have both the Enel support, the Priest and Kuma. And this is obviously so we can remove that 7 turns. We can't rely on Opera support on this particular team. One issue with this team though is getting Rayleigh ready for final stage, because there's 10 turns of special bind. Rayleigh Gaban only removes 7, there's 3 turns left. And then I realized that we can actually use the Raizu support on Cat and Dog. This removes 2 more special bind. That's 1 left, but that turn goes away when we kill. So 1 turn passes after we kill, and that removes the final turn. So it worked out pretty nicely. I want to talk a bit now about the potential of doing a no V3 Rayleigh team at all. That's like the big final thing we have to do, except for trying new stuff in the future, of course. But I'll say that my friend Antonin, a very good team builder, he has come up with a magnificent concept for no V3 Rayleigh team. And I'm pretty sure it works. It will require some bug stalling, it will require resilience RNG. It sounds like pain, but I believe it will work. So I'm not going to upload it unless Antonin tells me, because yeah, he deserves to upload the team he came up with. I don't like taking teams. Sometimes my team building friends ask me if I can build a team because they lack stats or something, then I'll happily oblige. But I don't want people to feel like they can't tell their ideas to me, because I'll steal it and upload it myself and stuff like that. But yeah, I hope he managed to upload it. Once he does, I'll probably post about it in my community channel. But yeah, back to focusing on this team. Pretty similar, we just shuffle the units around. Rise is new, of course, remove the special bind. Get Rayleigh's attack boost. So we still have decent attack boost despite everything. Focus support just to survive. Get all the cat dog buffs. Shanks has Hawkins support again. So yeah, this is pretty rough with a 4 times attack captain and only half defense. I really thought this wouldn't be enough, but since you're seeing it, I think you can guess that it is enough. But the Croaker support is pretty clutch here, just so we can survive the hit from Higuma, because I wanted to focus every single attack on the local sea monster. And yeah, Cat Dog just does so much damage with his last hit. And yeah, the revive is a lot easier, because now Rayleigh himself will hit very hard, for example. So you can easily get away with taking out Higuma as well. And if you're wondering who resists ship bind, it's Enel on every team here. I don't think Viola is on any team. But yeah, I thought we'd take a look at Rayleigh's special, since you rarely get to see it, and he's kind of the star on this team. He finally gets to beat local sea monster as a captain. He'll probably do it again later once he finally gets his 6+. Might happen this year, who knows. It's kind of funny that the first 6+ on this team ended up being Cat and Dog. I don't think many guessed that. Many were thinking probably Shank's crew maybe, or something. Most likely V3 Rayleigh, of course, but it ended up being Cat Dog. But yeah, one final team, and now we're going to use the man himself as captain. We're doing a non-legend captain against local sea monster level 5. I thought that was a fitting way to end this video. And I'm reusing some ideas. This is very similar to the first team, just shuffling the units around. Enel doesn't have the best captain ability, but not as bad as many other rare recruits, of course. He's a 3.5 times attack captain, which is very low, of course. If that was everything, it wouldn't be enough, I think. But he does have the ability to super type, and that super type makes him a bit more interesting. One other interesting thing with Enel is that his super type does damage through normal attacks only. So we can use that to make some stages very much easier. As you see, my HP here is very low. So I make use of this Enel's captain ability or super type special to guarantee a very easy stage 3, and combine that with Mr. Tree support, which will carry over to stage 4, and I can tank that death fit a lot easier, and the lower HP doesn't really matter. I'm not sure if that's required, but I thought it was a fun strat to showcase anyway. So we're going to use the super type now. And yeah, we're using Nami Usopp again here, so it's going to be pretty similar to the first team in handling the spear. One difference is that, or the reason for this here mainly is that Enel needs any of the priests or Nami on the team. So of course we had to fit Nami and Usopp somewhere on the team. So yeah, just setting up the damage. We can use Nami Usopp here again. It's the same as last time. Can't use their special final stage. Might as well use it now to make this stage as free as possible. Got all the buffs ready, so we can just roll with it. Where is a kill? And we move on. So yeah, all of these teams had Hawking support. All of them had Enel. All of them had Rayleigh, and with Ray, of course, but it's another team, and CatDog. So all the teams were pretty similar, but still very different, so I thought it was pretty interesting at least. So yeah, now we just set up the damage. Should be pretty good damage despite having a 3.5 times captain. The super type makes up a bit of that difference, so it's not as bad as it sounds. And yeah, I thought since we can use Enel special again, might as well take a look at it. I really like his special, actually, it's really cool. Normally when I play I don't really have any reason to watch specials, so might as well do it sometimes. I think this is a very good special for being a treasure map rear recruit. But yeah, burst now. We're leaving Hikuma alive again, might as well with all this HP we have. Like if you have a conditional for second turn, there's really no reason to not keep Hikuma alive unless you're afraid of dying. And yeah, we killed easily despite hitting a great. So yeah. This team doesn't have Perona either, of course, so we'll handle the usual support to deal with this stage. Same strat as stage 1, removes all of the despair. And we also have 6 Psy units now. So we're ready. And yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. This will probably be the last local sea monster video for a bit until we get new stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.